Justin writes, you should do a show on vegetarians because my girlfriend is one and I just don't get it. Unfortunately, I have no research for that because every time I try, I start thinking about delicious meat and then I have to go get a hamburger. Anatomically speaking, people are omnivores. I mean, look at these teeth. There are reasons tigers don't have flat molars. But some of us see the cute, pleading eyes of a little woolly lamb and instead of licking our lips, we push away the plate. I really don't like lamb, but lamb mixed with beef like you can get at the Mad Greek? Oh. Vegetarianism's been around a long time, so it's gotten a little bit confusing. Confusing? It just means you don't eat meat. Yes, but the question we have to ask here is, what is meat? To different vegophiles, meat means different things. Pescatarianism is a diet that excludes all meat except fish, shellfish, and crustacea. Poultarianism excludes all meat except poultry and fowl. Lacto-vegetarianism makes an exception for dairy. Ovo-vegetarianism says eggs are okay. And lacto-ovo-vegetarianism means you can eat both. Milk and eggs, but no meat. Now I'm going to throw in my own neologism here. Carnivegetarian, which means you can eat a little meat except when you're currently claiming to be a vegetarian unless the aroma of a cooked animal smells so good you can't resist. We forgot something? Vegans. Let's not forget the vegans. They're the ones who not only don't eat meat, but they avoid all animal byproducts like honey, milk, eggs, butter, you know, all the good stuff. I should not have said that. Just to clarify here, you may think you're a vegan, but you're probably just a dietary vegan. Because those boots with the fur and the leather in your ride, not vegan. See, there's a little more to it than just what you eat. People are more violently opposed to fur than leather because it's easier to harass rich women than it is motorcycle gangs. So why be a vegetarian? For a lot of people it stems from their religious beliefs like Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, or Seventh-day Adventistism. But my guess is that most people in America who are vegetarians do it out of conscience, because they can't stand the sight of blood. So if you're thinking of going green, but on the inside, here are a few things you should consider. Before you decide to change your diet. Before you decide to change your diet, talk to a doctor or a nutritionist. Preferably a nutritionist, because most doctors don't know very much about this. You're just going to tell me to lose weight and exercise. I know you feel very strongly about those bouncy bunnies and cuddly cows, but you can do a substantial amount of damage to your body by eating incorrectly. So educate yourself. Protein. It's a necessary part of the human diet, and people that become vegetarians usually have an issue finding a good source of it. I know some of you are screaming, soybeans have more protein than meat. Well, not really. Dried soybean seeds have more protein than meat per gram, but that's like comparing apples to dried mangoes. But it's not all about amounts either. There's the question of how well the human body can use the protein you've eaten. There's an almost 100% transfer of egg white protein to usable protein in the body. For fresh green soybeans, that transfer rate's about 72%. For dried soybeans, it's around 61%. More protein, but less transferable. Weird, but true. Getting the right amounts of protein-rich foods like beans and soy is essential to your new veggie lifestyle. So talk to a nutritionist. Another one to watch out for is vitamin B12, which is exclusively synthesized by bacteria, a living thing, which is kind of a problem for the vegans out there. And it shows up in meat, eggs, and dairy products. Another problem for the vegans out there. A whole bunch of research has been done to see if there's another safe source for vitamin B12 for vegans. I mean, it looked at everything from fermented soya to seaweed, but the B12 they found wasn't usable by humans. Vitamin B12 is necessary for synthesizing red blood cells, maintaining the nervous system, and helps with growth development in children. That's why it shows up as a supplement in a lot of vegan foods. Wait, doesn't that make it non-vegan? Not getting enough can produce anemia and, over time, irreversible neurological damage. Honestly, I'm fine if you order a tofu burger with me and Justin over at the steakhouse. But if you choose to go veggie, make sure you know what you're eating and why. I know the real reason. You're not a vegetarian because you love animals. You're a vegetarian because you hate plants.